It is just a combination of lam and alif. This is lam, your lam, and so when we counting, it does not count. And hamza is the same as alif, because if alif sound becomes a because of what is on top of it, when the same is applied to hamza, we call it a. So whereby hamza becomes e because of this, alif also turns into e because of that. If hamza is u because of dhamma, then alif is also what? U. So hamza and alif are the same. But each plays its role when writing. Like if you want to write al-mu'min, you have to place this hamza on top of wa. And then you cannot write it as al. You cannot write it as this. So let's move on, inshallah. Like I said, lam al-alif and hamza do not count. But when we identify them and know them, it is for our own benefit. Because lam al-alif sitting by itself is just what? La. Even without fatha, it is la. Because it has madda here. Now, so count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
How many do we have?
28.
And the ABCs are how many letters?
26.
26. In other words, the Arabic alphabet has 2 more than the ABCs. Last week, we discussed briefly about some letters. How many letters were there?
6.
6 letters. MashaAllah. How are you? Allah bless you. Say Amen. 6 letters. Somebody tell me one of those letters. Hamza. And then Ha'un. Yeah, Gainun. Ha'un. Kha'un. And Ain. But in their order, this is how they are. If you can always keep them in order, is better. One, two, three, four, five, 6. In other words, the Hamza stands for Akhi, Akhi, Haka, with Ha. Ilman, for you to memorize it easily. حازه غير خاسر أخي هاك علما حازه غير خاسر. It simply says, oh brother, seek knowledge, because whosoever attains it is not a loser. Hold on to knowledge. أخي هاك علما, hold on, oh my brother, hold on to seeking knowledge. Why? Because حازه, whomsoever attains it, gets it, acquires it, غير خاسر, is not a loser. أخي هاك علما حازه غير خاسر. So Izhar is advising us. Izhar is making it plain without any kwana. These are the letters of Izhar. And Izhar is saying it the way what? It is. أخي هاك علما حازوه غير خاسر. This is a letter. Somebody help me. Which letter is this? Noon. Noon. Okay. This is one letter. Alif. Okay. If fatha is placed on top of it, it becomes what? Ah. In other words, if I say alif maftuha, it means alif with what? Fatha. Alif maftuha is alif which is bearing what? If I say alif maksura, it means what? If I say alif madmuma, it means what? Alif as-sakina, it means what? Schoon. So this is sitting by itself. Its name is Noon. Noon. It becomes Na with the help of Fatha. It changes to Ni with the help of Kasra. It changes to Nu with the help of Dhamma. It is deactivated when Schoon is placed on top of it. You deactivate it. You cannot move it. Because the moment this is placed, Schoon. So it is referred to as Nunu Sakina. Noon what? Nunu Sakina. Nunu, Nunu Sakina. Repeat. It means a noon with what? Schoon. So, and we can also have what? Ba'u Sakina when schoon is placed on top of it. You can have any letter as Sakina, provided it has what? Schoon. And any of these letters can become maftuha, provided it has what? Any of these letters can become maksura, provided it is given what? Any of these letters can become madmuma, provided it is given what? Dhamma. And it can become mamduda, provided it is given madda, elongation. So, I'd like us to understand our Tanween and Nun Sakina better before we go into this. So, anytime that Nun Sakina is makes a mention of, you should know it. Try to picture it, even if it is not written on the board. And this is Tanween. This is Tanween, this is Tanween, this is Tanween. But I'm a human being. You are, he is, and we are. What makes it easy to be identified from the other human being is, my name is Issah. His name is Mujahid, Ahmed, Abu Bakr, Muhammad, Ismail, Qasim, right? Okay, لتعرفوا. So for us to be able to tell difference between this Tanween, they also have their name. That makes them different from the other. So this Tanween here is called Fathatayn. Fatha what? Fathatayn. And this one is called Kasra. This one is called Dhammatayn. Okay. Why Fathatayn? Why Kasratayn? Why Dhammatayn? And before Fathatayn, Kasra, Dhammatayn, we have this. Fatha, Kasra, Dhamma. So if you have Ahmad and you tend to say Ahmadaini, how many Ahmads are you talking about? Two. MashaAllah. So in this case, this is Fatha, and we refer to this as Fathatain. How many Fatha are we talking about? This is Kasra, and this is referred to as Kasratain. How many Kasra are we talking about? This is Dhamma. This is called what? How many Dhammas are we talking about? Two. The difference between Fatha and Fathatain is that when Fatha is placed here, we say A. When Fathatain is placed here, we say what? An. And you have a noon, an N sound at the end. This is E, and this will give you in. This will give you U, and this would in turn give you what? Un. So dealing with our gunna, the gunna we made, النجم الثاقب إن كل نفس لما عليها حافظ فلينظر الإنسان مما خلق. Dealing with Nun Sakina and Tanween. Don't get confused. If this is called Tanween, it is okay. But if I want you to explain further, I ask to identify it more. You say, tell me what. Either Fathatain or Kasratain or Dhammatain. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. Let's take them out from here with the red marker. The first one is what? Hamza, right? Alif or Hamza. And then Ha'un. What comes next? Ain. What comes next? Ha'un. What comes next? What comes next? Do you have any more? How many letters are circled? 6. Okay. 28 minus 6. How many letters left? 22. One of those rulings, the first one happened to be Izhar. Al-Izhar. 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 All together? Al-Izhar. Izhar is the ruling, among the ruling of, that deals with Nun Sakna and Tanween, is the only one that requires no gunna. Izhar is the only one, in terms of dealing with Nun Sakna and Tanween, is the only one that requires no what? In other words, if one of these letters comes after Nun Sakina, falls here, when you happen to be reading Al-Quran, you are not required to make what? Gunna. Example of that is, we can see a red, right? Okay. Look. The first and the second letter, which one is Nun Sakina? The second. Which letter falls after it? Hamza. So, you see, so here you take a look at it. This is my Nun Sakina and this is Hamza. And Hamza happened to be one of the letters of Izhar. It means it requires no what? So, if it requires no gunna, which of this recitation is right? Hold on. Which of these? I'm going to say to you, right? Man amana. Oh. Man amana. Because it is free of gunna. The second one, is it right or wrong? It is wrong. Why? Because here we did bring gunna over there. So this is one example of Nun Sakina followed by a letter of Izhar. And we may have another example. So this one continues. Izhar continues next week, inshallah. Just one example and then we close. For the Tanween. Like, this is Tanween, right? Here we're not talking about the Nun, because this one is not Nun Sakina. Okay. And any letter can have that Tanween. But with Nun Sakina, it is only Nun that can have that school. But in regards to Tanween, any letter can have what? Tanween. تسقى من عين آنية. تسقى من عين آنية. آنية. This is Tanween, followed by Hamza. So it requires no gunna because Hamza happened to be one of the letters of Izhar. Go to Surah Al-Ghashiyah. If you have Quran, turn to Surah Al-Ghashiyah. I'm gonna read. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هل أتاك حديث الغاشية وجوه يومئذ خاشعة. Take a look. يومئذ. إذن. There is tanween over there. Followed by خاء. So يومئذ خاشعة. Not يومئذ خاشعة. Wrong. What the next ayah is what? عاملة ناصبة تصلى نارا حامية. تصلى نارا تنوين right on top of the ra followed by حاء. تصلى نارا حامية. تسقى من عين. من عين. نون الساكنة is there. تسقى من, that's نون ساكنة, then followed by عين. And عين also tanween followed by what? Hamza. آنية. So إظهار. ليس لهم طعام إلا من ضريع لا يسمن ولا يغني من جوع. وجوه يومئذ ناعمة لسعيها راضية في جنة عالية. في جنة عالية. عين comes after تنوين. لا تسمع فيها لاغية فيها عين جارية. فيها سرر مرفوعة وأكواب موضوعة ونمارق مصفوفة وزرابي مبثوثة. أفلا ينظرون إلى الإبل كيف خلقت وإلى السماء كيف رفعت وإلى الجبال كيف نصبت وإلى الأرض كيف سطحت. فذكر إنما أنت مذكر لست عليهم بمسيطر إلا من تولى وكفر فيعذبه الله العذاب الأكبر. إن إلينا إيابهم ثم إن علينا حسابهم. That's all the result that you can drive out of Surah Al-Ghashiyah. And it contains Tajweed. So if you have questions pertaining Izhar, come forward with it next week. We may start earlier so we can have enough time, inshallah, to go through it. Do not interject with anything else. If we're talking about Izhar, let's deal with Izhar. Inshallah. جزاكم الله خيرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.